The atmosphere that night was tense. The spotlight at the prestigious Global Music Awards swept across a room filled with the biggest stars in the entertainment industry. All eyes were on the stage, where the host opened the golden envelope that would determine who would take home the Artist of the Year trophy. And the winner is... The heartbeats of the millions of viewers watching live and on-screen seemed to stop. The camera focused on the faces of the nominees: Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, Beyoncé, and among them, Kim Taehyung, the only Asian artist to be nominated in a major category this year. Taehyung from BTS. Instantly, the world silenced. The first reaction that emerged was not cheers, but deafening silence. For 3 seconds that felt like an hour, the entire room seemed to freeze. The camera captured Taehyung's stunned face, his eyes glassy, his hands shaking holding the chair. Even his competitors looked shocked before finally standing up to give a standing ovation. This was no ordinary victory. Taehyung just made history as the first Asian solo artist to win Artist of the Year at an event of this level, the youngest singer in 20 years to win the award, breaking the record for the highest number of votes by 47% over second place. The moment that changed everything. When Taehyung finally walked on stage, his steps were heavy. He stood in front of the microphone for 10 seconds in silence, fighting back tears. The camera caught Beyoncé whispering, "You deserve this," with a smile. "I'm sorry, I didn't expect it," he said in a raspy voice. "This is for ARMY, for the BTS family, and for every kid in the world who's ever been told their dreams are too big." That last line went viral. The hashtag #2BigDreams exploded on Twitter, followed by inspiring stories from fans around the world about how Taehyung and BTS changed their lives. Unexpected global reaction. Global media, CNN called the moment "the silence heard around the world," while the BBC wrote, "K-pop's final barrier broken." Music industry. Universal Music Group issued an official statement calling Taehyung's win a turning point in global music history. Politics. South Korea's president tweeted a photo of Taehyung with the caption, "The pride of the nation," while the US ambassador to Korea congratulated him on Instagram. What makes this win so special? A year of obstacles. Taehyung was up against megastars who have been in the industry for decades. Not an early favorite. Many predicted Taylor Swift would be the clear winner. Symbolic meaning. The win was seen as the West's final recognition of an Asian artist on the highest stage. Seconds. After the award trending worldwide, 35 topics related to Taehyung dominated Twitter in 15 minutes. BTS's response? Jungkook live-streamed in tears. Suga posted an old photo of Taehyung in the studio with the caption, "I knew it." Market impact. Hybe shares surged 18% within 1 hour of the announcement. A speech that rocked. The most historic part was when Taehyung delivered a message in 4 languages: Korean, English, Japanese, Spanish, without preparation. Dreams know no borders or languages. Tonight is not my victory, but the victory of everyone who dares to dream differently. What's next? New project. Hybe sources say Taehyung is preparing to collaborate with legendary musicians. Documentary. Netflix is reportedly in negotiations for a documentary about his journey. A break. Taehyung is said to be taking a short break to return to Daegu to visit family. A different world. Now, the night taught one thing. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than thunderous applause. Taehyung didn't just win an award. He won a lasting recognition that stars from the East can now shine as brightly as anyone on the global stage. Behind the glitz and glamour of the award stage, a cameraman captured an unexpected moment. Slow-motion footage showed tiny crystals falling from Taehyung's cheeks as he walked back to his seat after the speech. The image became the most viral meme in 24 hours with the caption, "Tears that changed history," on various platforms. Linguists began analyzing the structure of Taehyung's spontaneous speech. A Harvard linguistics professor stated that the use of 4 languages in a short period of time showed extraordinary cognitive ability, with natural transitions rarely seen in non-professional speakers. The domino effect of this victory was immediately felt in Korea's creative industry. The next morning, a modern art museum in Seoul opened an impromptu exhibition titled Visual Aesthetics of Taehyung, featuring 30 photographic works inspired by the artist's style and concept so far. Surprisingly, a classical orchestra in Vienna announced that it would rearrange Taehyung's songs in symphony form. Renowned conductor Christoph Eschenbach called Taehyung's work melodic complexity on par with talented young classical composers. In the academic world, Oxford University held an impromptu panel discussion on the theme Taehyung Phenomenon, Redefining Global Cultural Power Dynamics. Sociologists debated how this achievement shifted Western perceptions of contemporary Asian art. Bookstores around the world reported a 300% increase in sales of Korean literature, especially the works of renowned poet Ko Un, who Taehyung often quotes in interviews. Many call this the Taehyung effect on the literary world. A market analyst noted a unique phenomenon. The prices of BTS merchandise on the secondary market skyrocketed, especially rare items that Taehyung had worn. A headphone he wore in one of his vlogs sold for $25,000 in an online auction. The fashion world reacted quickly. 4 major fashion houses, Gucci, Dior, Balenciaga, and Louis Vuitton, are reportedly competing to sign Taehyung as the face of their global campaigns, in what has been described as the biggest fashion war since David Bowie. Elsewhere in the industry, music streaming platforms reported a spike in searches for classic jazz songs after Taehyung admitted to being inspired by the genre. Miles Davis's album Kind of Blue unexpectedly re-entered digital charts 65 years after its release. Psychologists have begun studying what they call the Taehyung effect in the younger generation. Early surveys have shown a significant increase in Asian teenagers who are now more confident in pursuing careers in the arts after seeing his achievements. Korea's Ministry of Culture has announced a new program to support talented young artists, indirectly acknowledging that Taehyung's success has paved the way for the next generation. The program will be called Next V in his honor. In the business world, major tech companies are studying Taehyung's engagement patterns with fans. A Silicon Valley startup is developing a special AI to analyze his social media interactions as a case study for future marketing. No less interesting, an astronomical observatory in Chile reported that one of their scientists proposed the name Taehyung for a newly discovered asteroid. The reason? Because like this star, it shines in its own way in the darkness. Late-night television shows in the US flocked to invite Asian studies professors to discuss the phenomenon. One famous host made a special segment titled Why Taehyung Matters, which became trending on YouTube. A Korean restaurant in New York reported unusual cues when customers asked for Taehyung's menu, a dish he once said he loved. Similar phenomena occurred in Paris, London, and Tokyo. Art historians began comparing this moment to when the Beatles first appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show. This is not just about music, but about changing global cultural perceptions, wrote a critic in The Guardian. In Korea itself, national television station KBS broadcast a 24-hour marathon special program about Taehyung's journey from debut to this award. The ratings broke the record for non-drama broadcasts in history. Creative investors began hunting for screenwriters to develop a biopic about Taehyung's life. Reportedly, 3 Hollywood studios have already lined up offers of up to $50 million for the rights to the story. Most touchingly, an elementary school in rural Brazil sent a video of children singing Taehyung's song in simple Korean. The video prompted Taehyung to immediately respond, promising to visit them. Amidst all this, Taehyung himself was spotted visiting HYBE's recording studio in casual attire the following day. His bodyguard said he brought cookies for the entire staff as a thank you. A simple gesture that only further cemented his reputation as a humble artist.
So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, 'cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough.